Hello everyone, Giltar here with a short video. A YouTube user, I hope I'm not pronouncing it wrong, so either sopirain, asked me about the articulation possible for this Robot Damashii Cherudim Gundam action figure. So I'm going to sort of make a short video about the sort of full range of articulation features of this action figure for him. So just to start things off, the stand for the armor bits here is composed of two ball joint components for the main parts. Like at the base here is a ball joint, so you can like go back and forth this far, and you can go side to side just a bit, and then like also rotate. At the top here with this ball joint, very similar in that it can go back and forth, but to a quite a wide range. It can also rotate if you wish. So that's for the armor bit stand. For the figure itself, I'll remove the gun here, and also the rifle. And just to show again, because the rifle does have articulation, you can separate it here, swivel it down, and make like a GN machine gun if you want. As far as the action figure, let's start off with the feet. So the back heel spur can fold in and out. The sort of heel, ankle, or foot components are two parts. You have an ankle joint here, which you can go back and forth that far and rotate all around with no problems. And then there's also like another joint at the base of the foot at the heel that allows some minor swiveling. So it really is, the combination of these two joints are really great for getting some wide leg poses while the feet are still sort of flat. The soles of the feet are flat on the surface. That's great. Now I'll show the skirts off first because they're two separate pieces, I think, on ball joints, so they can move independently. The side skirts only have a minor amount of side movement, but then they can rotate to get out of the way. So you can do pretty significant, almost perfect splits if you maneuver the side skirts out. So that's a really wide range of motion there. I believe they're also on ball joints, so they have both axis and rotational movements. They can go front and back. There is no real back skirt, so to speak. There is a small bit here, but it doesn't get in the way of the legs. The knees themselves are double jointed, so they do allow nearly a flush 180-degree bend. Now in terms of the back skirt, again, not much movement, and they're pretty small, so that's not a problem. The GN drive back here, though, is on a swivel, so it can move that far, which is pretty nice. And we'll get to the waist now. I believe the waist gives, or allows rather, full rotation, so let's just give this a try. Yeah, there we go. Full rotation, none of the armor really gets in the way. It can slightly bend back and forth, which is nice. And side to side. Now in terms of the torso, I'll start off with the chest armor plates because, like I pointed out before, they flip up to reveal sort of the typical chest vent of the Gundam. So that's a nice little bit of articulation. The shoulders themselves allow really significant movement, except they're hindered by the head. If it wasn't for the head, I'm pretty sure they could go a full flush bend to the top of the shoulders there. And they do go back and forth as well. The arms rotate freely at the shoulder, rotate at below the shoulder, and bend at the elbow to a 90-degree bend. Pretty standard there. The hands are on ball joints, so they're on ball joints, so they can wiggle and rotate. And the shoulder bits are two components: a shoulder armor flap on the side that is hinged, and then also the main shoulder armor, which is also hinged, so they can both move and they can move independently. So it allows a great variety of movement and posing up there. At the top, we have the sort of harness for the sort of GN scope display face. Heads-up display sort of deal, which can swivel all the way down the front and all the way back for storage. The guns do clip on the back, but there's no real articulation there, and again, the pistols themselves can fold if you want. And the head is on a ball joint. It can move, like do a chicken head maneuver back and forth a bit, rotate as well, but you do have to maneuver a bit because the collar armor gets in the way, so I won't bother. The V-fin or fins are made of a soft plastic or a rubber, and then finally the top, again, you can remove it and swap out another component for the opened, revealed, like the forehead, I guess, lens of the Cherudim Gundam there. So I mean, that's it for the articulation. It covers all all the parts of articulation. I do apologize for not covering it more thoroughly in my original review. I didn't think it was that sort of important, because I was able to show off most of it at the time, but now you guys get a full idea of the articulation of this figure, which is really great. I did kind of focus on the 00 Gundam for its amazing articulation, but the Cherudim also has a really great range of articulation. So sopirain or sopirain, I hope you got all you needed out of that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.